Hi, my name is Everardo Ruiz. I live in the Seattle, Washington area, not too far from Microsoft. My background actually has led me to entrepreneurship. I spent years as an investor, venture capitalist, but also as a patent investor. Previous to that, I'd been an electrical engineer, worked in telecom for Alcatel, worked at Intel, Texas Instruments doing chipsets and wireless and GPS and investing in those types of companies. So I've been very fortunate to see several IPOs, various acquisitions, and I've seen a lot of good, bad, and ugly when it comes to use of intellectual property or failing to protect intellectual property. When I think of intellectual property, I think of the kernel around which you built your business. That's the start. But inevitably it expands. It includes, as we know, customer lists, processes around manufacturing, and we start to expand beyond the actual technology and know-how into protecting it, whether that's patents commonly or trade secrets. I just choose not to tell others about it. So in many cases, those have been successful techniques, largely patents, with things like semiconductor or in the, I remember my first IPO was a biotech company. Again, it's very simple. Sort of the technique or the drug is the patent, one-to-one. But in some cases, look at your iPhone now, how many patents are in that? 10,000, 100,000? That was the typical number we'd use, like at Intel, to describe a microprocessor. So there's a certain amount that's patent protected, but a lot which is just not stated at all in public, and it's trade secret. And especially now as we shift toward a gig economy or a sharing economy, maybe you just choose not to give that information to the person with whom you're working. Your intellectual property is yours, mine is mine. How do you protect that? So trade secret protection has become increasingly important. And in a startup, there's so much effort on moving fast and breaking things that often we forget about that. Just like financial systems, at the very beginning, putting some very basics into place. Similarly with intellectual property and protection are important, because a startup, while highly energetic and very fast moving and tiring and exhilarating, needs to be fun, but also have real basis, because that's the essence of the value you bring, is the intellectual property. It drives the value, and in many cases actually is viewed as a very important component when your company gets acquired or IPOs.